Hello, we're gonna do something a little different. I'm not gonna have the camera all. This is probably the same height. Maybe it's just closer, but it feels better. I'm trying out different heights because I don't like the camera being up there. It just doesn't feel right. But hey, it's Juicy. Hi, it's Juicy Soft, and I'm back in my old place. Wow, what? A completely different place, if anyone's asking. No, but I'm living alone. Don't think I have money. Don't ever think I have money because I never do. I'm just lucky, extremely, extremely lucky, and that's you never make it without people. So I'm glad that I have family, getting around me. So this is supposed to be one of my check-ins. See how much we can change in a year, and look, this is even a better change now. I've completely enjoyed it. I thought that I was full of myself, and that I didn't actually want to be alone and be by myself in an empty area, because I've always been around people, and I think it's at first I thought, oh well, I'm just saying that I would want to live alone, and I want to live alone because I'm always around people. I lived in homeless shelters. I was always sharing beds or being on the floor or being around other people. I just couldn't take it anymore, and I thought, no, once I'm actually by myself, the second I'm like, seriously, there's no one around, walking around, nobody opening the door, I'm gonna hate it. Nope. And it's not like one of those things where I'm like, no, give it some time. I genuinely am like, this is what I've been missing. This is exactly what I've needed my entire life, and it feels amazing. And it's not good for my relationship kind of thing, or my desire for relationships, because it has further pushed my idea of like, company's nice, but company only it is. I can share a bed, but not for long. You gotta pick it up and move along, man. And I tell people before anything, like before I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm a WHORE, and that's it. That's all I am. Okay, not gonna get anything out of this. So as an adult, you should know that, so that you don't put any expectations, and I'm not lying to you or anything like that. I will never say this, and I'll never say that. I will genuinely tell you the truth from the get-go. And then that happens. Girl told me that she wasn't like one of those girls, for hookups, which I didn't like specifically because I'm one of those girls. So it felt like a snide remark. Even though I know that, like, she was probably being like, oh, he thinks I'm easy. No, I don't, baby. I'm easy. That's the difference. You're not easy. I'm easy. Okay? That's why I'm doing this. Is because I'm a little minx. Okay? I'm a little minx. I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking behind it because I can never focus. I don't even have a problem with keeping eye contact. It's easy. It's just my mind's always racing around, but I never look at somebody because I can't keep focus. That's why I hate looking at people's eyes, because it's not hard for me. I can sit here and stare right in your eyes. I'm not uncomfortable at all, but I get distracted, and then my mind wanders, and then I unintentionally drift away. And I hate that about me, because when I'm watching my videos, always my head is turned away from the camera. It's not a stylistic choice. I genuinely just do that no matter what it is. I never look directly at the camera, and if I do, I'm looking right at my eyes because I'm trying to make eye contact instead of looking at the camera's center where you should, so it makes it look like you have eye contact. Instead, I'm looking at me, even when I'm on FaceTime and things like that, always looking at me. Every time I talk, my eyes go directly to me. I don't know why. Not that you have to look at the camera when you're on FaceTime. You can look at the other person, but, I'm still just looking at my little box. Anyway, yeah, so I have nothing but freedom to do as I need. This room, I'm not staying in this room. My room is down the hall, and got nothing in it, no computer, nothing. Always what I wanted. I wanted separation because I like getting up. I like moving. I hate it being in one spot, and it feels nicer. It's starting to pick up a little bit of mess in here, which I'm not going to let happen, but the whole place is a mess anyway. So I'm going to clean it up, and I've been trying to. Sooner or later, I'm lazy as all can be. I'm going to get the rest of my stuff and put it up, but I have no furniture. So I have no furniture, dude. What do you expect? What do you want from me, man? I have nothing, dude. Okay. Yeah. All my stuff is stuck in the boxes, so all it would just be me moving boxes around. Not boxes, just like plastic containers that I used for clothes or things like that. Pretty much everything I had was just clothes. I threw my mattress away and just took the bed frame and the support for it. because, I had a bed here and a bed in the next room. I don't need it. Anyway, that's not important, but I'll get to that sooner or later. I do have sprawled out on the floor. You can see that is the comforter that was on my old bed. I did that because, not because I'm sleeping here. I promise you I'm not. It looks like it, but I'm not. I'm just lazy. Or rather, okay, I got drunk. Whoop-dee-doo. I got drunk. Obviously, I've been drinking a lot this first few little bit because I was celebrating. Sue me. I know. Hey, I don't have money. Oh, why are you spending on that? Because I make sure that I have a little saving for like getting a little. Because every once in a while, if you don't get inebriated or I used to be a very bad person with indulging myself. Okay, so not with drinks. I'm talking more of the harder area. But wasn't alcoholism and addiction run in my family, so there is that to look out for. But I'm a good boy. It's just like you have a hard life and you're just tired and you're just like, dude, I don't have any food in my pantry. I don't have anything. It's gonna cost it. I can either spend the money I don't have, the last $200 I have in my account, or I can spend $30 in total, fully $30. And I could spend less if I only bought one. Stock up the fridge with just a little bit of beer, and anytime I get hungry, you just drink that, and it fills your stomach up. It makes you think you're not hungry. Little tricks. I eat bread. I have breads and things like that. I used to eat breads a lot, or potatoes, because those would like satiate the feeling of hunger very, very well. Very good, at least for me. Carbs just makes me, or I buy one bag of grapes because grapes really or fruit in general just makes you feel really full, like really fast. So I buy like tiny amounts. And I do have leeway, but I just don't like spending money. I had to buy a phone because I lost my phone in the move. I needed a new phone anyway, so it's good, and it's coming today. It should be on its way. It said by 4, which is surprising. I thought it would take at least until, next week. But no, it's going to be here today. I ordered it yesterday because I couldn't find it. I really did tear through everything. I wasn't being lazy. I literally looked through every possible thing. I think I might have done what I always do, and that's put it on top of my car when I was moving my desk, and then forgot it. And now it's destroyed somewhere. That's okay. I had a lot of nudie pics of myself on there. And you don't want those getting out if you're someone else. Me, though, it would probably help me gain more money, because I am hung like a horse, man. And that's not even a joke. You can ask anybody. Hell, you can go on OnlyFans.com and you can find out. Not if you're a child. Get your mom and have her hit the hell out of you, just like hit you right over the fucking head. What are you doing listening to somebody like me? I'm not for kids, man. I only want adults listening to me, dude. Kids, stay the hell away. Actually, if there are any children, though, save your money for everything. Weird, disgusting, like, segue into that. I mean nothing by that. I'm being genuine, like, that's separate. It just got in my mind. When I was 16, I spent my money on games and everything because it felt good to have money, and I had no urgency behind it. Had I not, and that was a big problem later on, with the relationship I did have, that, I was not paying attention, because I was saving money, but I wasn't paying attention to how much I was spending at the same time, So I wasn't really aware. I was like, oh, no, I don't have money, because I was buying while I had bills. Bad thing. Just bills that piled up, bad thing. And because this is the first year since 16 that I haven't had a job. I have not worked since I was able to, since I was physically, and I worked before this, and I'm talking about legal jobs. I'm talking about on the table jobs. And I still consider this a job, just because it's not a 9 to 5. I make money off of what I do, tiny bits. It's $1 here and $1 there, but if you make money, might as well. I don't make any money on YouTube because I'm not partnered on that. Twitch, I'm an affiliate and I need to stream more. Broke my monitor too. Lost my phone, broke my monitor. Isn't that funny? Oh my god, now my stomach's acting out. It never ends for me. Anyway. Oh, give me a second. Hold on. Is there no end to my plight, my pain, my struggle? I'll be right back. Okay. Would have sucked if that was still recording that entire time because I was being nasty. I was making jokes with myself. I love my own company, man. Again, going back to that whole I don't mind being alone. I really love it. Actually, I'm my own best friend. I'm my only best friend. Womp 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 womp. That's why I'm a little excited though, and why I'm a little bit more energetic. This is all genuine. I know that YouTube is full of people that are just faking their personality at all times. Speaking of personalities, all right, I remember that what the reason I also wanted to like a thing I wanted to touch on is like something that irritated me, and I didn't know if I was gonna make a whole video on it, but instead I'm just gonna quickly do it here with time. Oh, it's only 10 minutes, perfect, 20-minute video. Oh Jesus! Ah, Jesus Christ! You did it again, Jesus. You don't like me. I said your name in vain one time. One time. Fuck. All right. Say hello to my microphone. X the sock that I used as a pop filter. I'll get another one. I don't like you being there. Come on. Not you, microphone. You know what? Now I feel bad for the microphone. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry, dude. That's my fault. I just meant the camera itself because it was angled and I didn't. Anyway, but I'll just say this: personalities that I don't like. Whoa, Juice is gonna say things he doesn't like. Oh my God, that's so new. Yeah, I complain. That's how I feel better about everything because I hate things. But on that note, I don't like the cynical guy that's always a cynic for the wrong. Like everything is cynical, and his whole personality is just like, I am a smirker and I think I'm smarter than everybody else. You know, because there's too much of a worshiping thing around that. You know. The guy that rolls his eyes. Everybody wants to be that guy because really, what they want is the fantasy. They fantasize about being an asshole and not being a pussies about it. You know, I was born in the South. I was raised in the South. I was raised with manners. You know, they say, "Listen, son, you know, you got anything to say? You say that with your kin. You don't ever say that in front of unless it's something. Unless you're willing to fight." Or you're willing to back your shit up, you keep it to yourself immediately. Don't give no side, like basically don't give side remarks. You say, yes ma'am, yes sir. Don't put your elbows on the table. Everybody did that, everybody, everywhere. But you know, basically manners maketh the man, you know. And what I see on the internet and in general, like, in Hollywood and everything, the main character guy is one of two types: the wimpy, wussy, beta male kind of type. And I know that people are like, alpha and betas don't exist. Yeah, but as a genre, as a type, as a fake thing for characters, there are obviously things that are modeled after the imagery. And yeah, the beta male character type or character trope, that it's always a white kid, you know, the long hair. He's like, oh, I can't talk to girls, and we're supposed to live through him. Now, when I was a dork and I had no friends and I wasn't strong and I wasn't tall, you know what I mean? And I'm getting stronger. I'm exercising, man. I want to look beautiful because I believe the male body can be extremely beautiful while buff. That's my own personal belief, and that doesn't have to do with how I view other people's bodies and other men's bodies. That's just with mine. I think that my peak beauty would be at full physical might. You know, you live your life how you want to live, man. But beauty is in every way, even if you're big or small or skinny or bony, not bony, lopsided. This breast right here is smaller than this one. Broke my arm. Well, sprained it because I'm too tough to break things. Sprained my arm. It was in a cast. All muscle withered. And when I started working out, I didn't do it correctly. So the entire time this arm has been free, it's my right arm anyway. It's obviously going to be stronger. And yes, little child, yes, I masturbated with this right arm. Duh. Okay. Advertiser friendly. Subscribe today to hear more tales of Juice's habits. But that wasn't really it. I was actually like trying to exercise because I was getting bullied all the time. I thought that if I got buff, as well as being tall, people would stop making rumors about me or stop lying about me, stop be nice to me immediately. And I felt better about it. And maybe that's why I still think that I need to be buff, because I need to find some form of power. And I've always viewed the physical might of a man to be the ultimate form of power and strength, back my shit up. And so that's why I don't say anything unless with everybody. I can fight, but I fully underplay my own abilities. I really don't know how strong I am. I think I'm probably stronger than I think, but I'm always like, it's safer until just wait until there's definitely muscle. You know what I mean? Like you can lift up a couch on your own, not easily, but you can show off. You can do it once or twice. Be like, oh, what this? Rip a phone book. Anyway. But they have that beta male. So that's the two character types. It's either the beta male, like, oh, or it's the snarky, like, I don't like anything. My friend, my sidekick character, who's the comic relief, is happy-go-lucky and excited about everything, and I'm just like, whatever. The Ross type, the could I be any, like sarcasm. Like, everybody thinks sarcasm is the funniest thing, or at least sarcasm is for unfunny people. Sarcasm is funny and fine at certain points, but thinking that sarcasm is the best possible thing, it just shows that you have no comedic talent whatsoever. And you think by being an asshole, that's the funniest way to laugh at somebody else's chagrin, to be like, you're an idiot and I'm not, That's the whole thing. Like, it's like, hey man, can you pass me that? No, my arms are destroyed. Or like, my arms are atrophied. I wish I could, but it's fine in it's context. Like, I'll be like, all right, stop fucking around. You know what I mean? But use sarcastic characters. That's their whole thing. Piss me off to no end. Hate them. Don't want to see them. I think that I wish nothing but bad will on them because it's so obnoxious. There are so many people that worship that type of character or that type of cynical man. In media, real people that are just cynical all the time, and they're like, oh, he doesn't care. He's so lethal. He's so savage. No, he's stunted emotionally. He can't suspend his hatred of the world. Yeah, we all are mad at the world, dude. We all are. All right, but you still are. You still gotta function within the society that's around you. You know what I mean? Because it's just gonna make it harder. So I was just raised with the true manners, and I don't like making people feel bad. Not at any point in time. It's respect. I'm gonna respect somebody else until they don't respect me. I'm gonna take my time. I'll be patient with people. I'm not gonna laugh at somebody else's pain unless we're good friends. Unless that's part of the fun of us being friends, where we're like, yeah, But I'm not gonna sit there at every moment because I have plenty of reason to be mad at the world. Much more than most of these. I'm the cynic people do. Most of the time, they hadn't. Bad life, but it was more like they didn't fit in high school, and their job isn't the best, but they've had a all right life. They didn't really get along with their whoop-de-freaking do. Pain is everybody's pain. You can't get mad because one egg boils completely differently to another. That doesn't even make sense, but you know what I mean? Like, someone that's been a fireman can handle a burn better than a ballerina can. You know what I mean? Actually, I shouldn't say that, because that promotes the idea of masculinity and femininity and the weakness. But I was just saying, I was trying to look for two separate things that are completely different. So I guess my mind went to firemen that go into fires, people that dance for entertainment, completely different in terms of that. But I don't want to start that kind of like thought process. So I'm going to change that to a fireman that is even a cook that's constantly around a hot fire and a grease flame. Burns aren't as bad to him as a 4-year-old. It would be for a 4-year-old. You know what I mean? I burnt my hand on a stovetop because I didn't listen to my mom and I wanted to touch it. She said, go ahead and touch it. So I touched it, burnt my fucking hand. Hurt like in that moment, that was the worst possible pain that I've ever felt in my life at that moment. And trust me, I hurt myself a lot more after that. Flash forward, to when I'm working at my job as a cook, and in the dish pit too, and I'm constantly surrounded by hot things. I keep burning. There's a burn right there. Oh, hold on. There you go. It's from a bowl. God, I can't get in there. That's from a bowl. Wonderful lady, Miss Kim. Love her. She was so cute. I'm not being facetious. I'm being real. See, that's what why I hate sarcastic people. Because they never wanted to be honest and just give the devil their due. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's another burn. I just hate everything. I basically had a lot of burns. There's more burns on this arm, all over, just permanently there. There was a lot more that just vanished. You know what I mean? I even re-burned this part of my hand, which I boiled horribly when I was a kid, and then spilled more hot grease on it later on, and in the exact same spot, in the exact same kind of way. And I thought, God doesn't like me. Really doesn't. He's telling me that I'm messing up and I gotta change. Yeah. Sorry if my teeth are bad too. Been having a rough time. Yeah, really rough time. I gotta brush my teeth now more because I was really struggling for a bit. You don't ever get to see it outside of the. You might complain that I don't post a lot on other things and I'm not available. I'll be honest with you. I've been having a rough time. Really rough time. And I don't like saying that because, it's nothing different, nothing that I'm not used to. And I feel like talking about it or complaining about it isn't going to do me any good. It's better. I mean, I've done that before, but, Anyway, 20-minute video. Yeah, right, Juice. You can never keep it quick and quiet. Stomach's acting up again, so 4 times today. 4 times. I haven't even gone to bed. I genuinely haven't fallen asleep. I don't even remember when I fell asleep. I think I just woke up early. That's the reason. It just feels like I've been awake since yesterday. Which technically is true because, I think I slept in the middle of the day yesterday. Woke up and been powering through. It's like I'm giving birth. Don't say that. You're going to make them bad. I'll be right back again. 5 times now. Oh, God. You see, I believe that I have the devil's luck. That's what I like to call it. It's where I'm naturally cursed from my life. Like I was cursed at maybe my soul, my body, my mind. I don't know, but I'm insanely lucky at the same time. So I can never fully be disadvantaged. Even though they're trying, it's just that like with each bad thing that comes, a good thing follows, and each good thing comes, a bad thing's like right around the corner. Now that is all coincidence, but it's still funny and fun to think. It's like D&D type character feats. Special power or something like. Yeah, you got the devil's luck, which I would include things like that, like in games if I were to run them. I would love to be a DM. I've never really fully DM'd anything. And not that I remember. And I would love to like make something like that. I know there's things out there like that, but like little power-ups for players. Not power-ups, it would be things like the devil's luck. You have where it's like not game altering and affecting, it's just things about that happen around your character like more consistently. Like if a character had the devil's luck, I would make it so that like whenever he got like a really good item, another one of his really good items might like lose an effect or not. I don't want to do that because that's like DM versus player. Rather, like he gets a really cool item, and because it's a really cool item, he looks like an idiot at some other point. Immediately following, he looks like really foolish. Say he slays the beast, in front of the NPC that he was crushing on, and being like, haha, ooh, aha. She's married. She was married. She thought it was funny and all that, but she's like, I can't. I'm married. And she's a very loyal woman, so you can't like schmooze. You know what I mean? Shoot like that. Anyway, that's the video because I every single time I got up, which is only twice in this video, thank goodness. It just bewildered me and I forgot where I was going. I know I was talking about how I don't like cynical people. I just don't think that is the pinnacle of intelligence. Everybody loves to think that the guy that's snarky is intelligent. He's not. He's not even intelligent enough to show the basic amount of decent respect to other people. I think that they'd be a stunted little man-child who has no right to act so high and mighty like they have any worth. Now, I don't care what life they have had. I don't care what that has made them. I've had a hard life myself. And first and foremost, you gotta put respect on people, and I don't think it's cute If we're hanging out and I see that all you're doing is being negative, criticize, I'm not gonna ever want to hang out with you again. I'm gonna respectfully ask that you shut the hell up. I'm gonna encourage you to shut the fuck up. Just a little pat on the back, like, hey man, cut it out. Like, I get it. You're a little powerful steamboat chugging along these harsh waters, but maybe put it in the dock. Dock up. Go to home, rest, and maybe like take a chill pill, man, because this whole shit-eating grand half smirk, what you're like, how do you like them apples, kind of thing. It's nobody likes that, and people who do, I don't like at all being alive. You know what I mean? Like, you guys, you and them both ruin the overall enjoyment I have on the planet, and I really would not mind if like if someone who was constantly snarky got hit by a car right in front of me. That would be the only time that I ever laugh at anything that they've ever done. I would be like, how do you like them apples? Oh, wow, maybe that's why he was so cynical, because he saw a car hitting him in the future. So he's like, there's no point. And then I'd be like, well, I guess he was right. He got hit by a car, so maybe it didn't matter that but maybe if he was just a little bit more happy, he might, and looked beyond his narrow scope of like, I'm so funny because I don't like people. No, pot calling the kettle black. Because I'm always criticizing and complaining about everything, but that's because I have a purpose with what I'm saying, and I'm a very happy, jovial guy. I really am. Outside of the image that I'm presenting to you, you talk to me, I don't complain to other people. I really don't. I complain on my own time. If I'm around you, like, unless we're talking about it, not just like talking, man. And we don't even have to talk. We can just sit there in silence. I wish we would sit in silence a lot more. I'm a very long talker, trust me. But not everybody's good at talking. And they're not good. I'll be honest, a lot of my friends are really bad at holding conversations. And it's like too much legwork. I love them, but it's just too much legwork to keep it going. You know what I mean? And I've made a few people, upset with that. I'm like little tiny little jokes. Like, I'm like, okay, don't worry, I'll keep it up. Because I'm thinking that we're that close. We're not. They think I'm like 100% serious, or it just hurts their feelings, even if we were close. And it's like, oh, now I feel like so awfully gutted that I'm gonna have to sit here and just end my life right now. It's the worst feeling in the world is to make someone hurt, in my mind. I don't like it. It's so weird being me, man. Because I love peace, and I love, second chances and redemptions and giving people patience and time, but I'm just such a volatile, angry man. You know what I mean? It's like you took a monk and made him a drunk. He lost his monk way long ago. Got nothing but advice for you about how, it's not important whether or not you're accepted by this person. All that matters is if you accept yourself, and if you are truly trying to better yourself. If you have time to criticize that person, why can't you criticize yourself? Like I do. Wow. You think I just blindly criticize everyone and I'm not aware of how awful I am? Trust me, that's the entire reason why I'm angry, is because I know how awful I've been. And I also was crazy. And I still am, if you can't tell. It doesn't go away. I thought you could be cured of mental illness. You can't. It's stupid. Your brain's just mush from now on. Isn't that crazy? You can get help and it can become easier, but thanks, bullies. Now I have a personality. Just kidding. The overzealous worshipping and fanaticism around mental illness in this day and age with this generation is obnoxious. Both millennials and Gen Z. I am tired of everyone sounding like when you're having a bipolar depressive episode and you're manic, and then shut the hell up. Shut the fuck up. Just say feeling. I'm feeling down. I'm feeling upset. Stop trying to add these words. Yes, they're real words, and yes, those are symptoms and shit like that. Or just shut up. like, can you not do that? Can you just, like, it's not funny. It's like so weird. It's embarrassingly, like, I don't even see like how you, shut up. Why are you like that? It's in public too. In private, I be a little bit like on public every day. I'm so manic today. Shut up. I just say I'm angry. There's a lot of different feelings. I say I'm angry and I might be sad instead. And it's a different feeling altogether. I'm angry sad or something like that. Sometimes I'm, hands and knees on the ground screaming at the floor, kind of like not in a good state. Which I used to do a lot because it would hurt to think. And I wanted it to all stop. Wah, I know, wah. Little crazy voice screaming into the void for no reason, or, looking at the door, looking at the, checking the door. I know they're hearing me. There's someone outside listening to me right now. It's like, yeesh, relax, man. Nobody's gonna get you, you paranoid bastard. Oh, man. Anyway. But shit, I mean, this is coming from a guy that's like, I'm not neurotypical. I'm not neurotypical. You love your little words, don't you? Anything to make you feel like you're oppressed, just like black people. Shut up. Everybody, like, I swear to God, that was the worst thing about Tumblr when I was on it. Everybody wanted to have the right to be mad. Everybody wanted the right to talk whatever kind of crap they wanted and say horrible things. Like, so when someone would go, that's messed up that you just said that, they'd be like, well, actually, I'm a blah, 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 listing off a huge list of things, and it's like, cool, doesn't change anything. Steve's gay, doesn't mean he can go up to Charles and say, I don't like trans people. Oh, he's gay. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Charles is a trans man. Why does he need to hear that? Worst thing about Tumblr. And I still feel like that with, people writing their dissertations on Twitter, being like, and projection. There's so much projection on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like, from sad dudes. Like, my friends are just sad, I guess. Like, wimpy people. Really wimpy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting Twitters, and it's like, I'm getting, like, people, these people follow this guy, and the tweet's something, or they like the tweet, and the tweet's like, yo, bro, it's over. She's not thinking about you. Put the phone down. And it's like, who is that? I'm never bothered if someone ain't. My phone being dry and cold is much better. When I got blown up on TikTok, dude, I hated it because every moment I got a notification for something. Pissed me off. People wanted to talk to me, didn't like that, didn't respect that, didn't care for that too much, man. Not my thing. And that's the thing. I'm an outgoing, talkative man. I don't like that whole ambivert, introvert. Everybody's got a social battery. Everybody's got comfort levels. This whole, like, I'm an introvert. Or all that. Everybody's projecting their anxiety, too. Like Gen Z will punch a cop, but they can't call people on the phone. I sure can. When are you all gonna grow up? And stop looking for relatability points online. It's weird, dude. It's just weird. Stop it. Why do you want to relate? It shows you have no personality. It's the same thing with the sarcasm, man. These people have no personality, so they base it all on tropes and things that they see on popular circles. So it's like two facets of two different types of people. The people that are like snarky and they're like, I'm so much smarter. I don't listen to pop music. I'm this and I'm that. And people who do this are dumb. And then you have on the other side the person that's like Harry Potter reference, pop culture reference. Blah, 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 blah. It's like the people that like made the NPC meme. That's so funny to me. That is the work of art. Look up how I was there when the NPC meme was like, I remember reading that stupid freaking, I'm everywhere on the internet, dude. I remember that. The dude had it almost right. I don't believe the whole soulless thing, you know what I mean? I just think that in a representative way, or maybe there is. Maybe some people aren't truly, there's consciousness and there's true consciousness. And these people are conscious, but they won't remember being conscious. Like, it's like being asleep because they're going to die. And only the people that are truly conscious are going to be people that pass on to something else, or I don't know, or maybe they'll remember this moment. They'll remember this, and thus they have more critical thinking on their part. Whatever. Anyway, but basically the whole NPC meme thing was like, these people, they just repeat whatever they see online, and they see from their think tanks. It's like, yeah, you're okay, I like it so far. And then it was just completely like, haha, liberals are all like this, but not us. And then the whole NPC meme was used exactly like that. And it's like so funny. Like that's why I don't like left and right kind of bullshit. And I don't like those centrist take. Like, they're completely the same. They're the same. They're not the same. They believe fundamentally different things. But there's so many different spectrums and everything like that. But it makes this us versus them, in group versus out group, like bulldog thing where you're just like, oh, sorry, my mind played a trick on me. I thought I saw like something move like a snake, and I was like, what? I have one of those now? Shoot. Anyway, like. The dude made the whole thing. Reason why the thing started was because he was saying other people are sheep, but not me. Other people just repeat whatever they see on the internet, but not me. And then they do it too. Don't you see? Like, you can't, like, the NPC meme is perfectly fine. Yeah, there are people out there that act and behave like NPCs. Absolutely. Everybody that follows Trump, everybody that follows Joe Biden, everybody that does this and everybody that does that, people that follow Bernie too. Everybody. There are people that are just NPCs in every facet. And brainless boy over here just missed the freaking basket. He almost had a critical thinking moment, but he proved himself not to have a soul, just like everybody else. Whoop-de-freaking-do. You gotta be intelligent. I have opinions. I am furthest thing from a Republican, I really am. But I'm still critical of my beliefs too, and anybody that shares my beliefs. And I'm still critical of making sure that I don't have a closed mind. Not that I have to agree with anything. I just constantly fight my own opinions at all moments. And I don't believe that I'm intelligent for having these. I just have these opinions. They're just opinions that I have because I believe them. I don't need to be superior to somebody else. You don't have to make everything I'm a mega mind and I have a master plan as to why you believe, I don't like that bagels are $3.55 or some stupid thing like that. I don't like that the river is, murky in the winter. Why is it murky in the winter? You can just have opinions. You know what I mean? They can be, opinions are based in belief, man. Just whatever you believe, say it. You know what I mean? Stop acting like, anyway. It's like that. But bottom line, it's just people don't have personalities, man. And that personality is usually I don't like a lot of people. I think that a lot of people I think it should be your goal to awaken your mind, awaken yourself, and stop listening in an echo chamber and looking for people to agree with or that people agree with you. Really? Consume media that disagrees with you far more. I used to, when I was a kid, watch literal neo-Nazis, which was bad, but back in the day I was a kid and I didn't care. Simply because I wanted to know, why do they hate me so much? Dude, first and foremost, they really don't like the Jews. Why? I don't know. And on that note, weird thing, they keep bringing up how, Jewish people are weirdly in the media. There's a lot of Jewish people in the media. There's a lot of black people in sports. It's just that, there's cultures that surround certain job professions that parents, or rather families and communities kind of gravitate towards. Black people will go towards performance type things. Rappers, basketball players, things like that, because that's at least what's famous or filled those positions like sports and things like that, because it's a way to get out of poverty. It's a way to make millions and get out of poverty and blah blah blah. And there's a culture in black communities to make it, and you'll only make it when you're rich, instead of like the nice garbage man that lives a nice happy life and blah blah blah. He's still good, and I don't shame the other people too. Dream big, baby, dream big. But there's nothing wrong with being the garbage man either. But anyway, and there's so many black people though. There's a shit load of black people. Not all of them are in sports, but do you think that there's some conspiracy run by black people to control sports and to control people's minds over sports? No, it's ludicrous. The racist mind is truly an oxymoron. It's an antithesis to itself because they hate races so much that it's always on their mind. A non-racist thinks less about race than a racist does. You hate black people and they are always on your mind. 24/7. Hatred doesn't go away. It's so funny to me. So funny to me. And you gotta live with that. The rest of your life is that you just need to be better than somebody else. Regardless of what you think, even if you're like, no, we are better than somebody else, you need that. You need that. More than anybody, you need to be superior. It doesn't matter what you say or what anything like that. That's a necessity at that point for you to say that, because I'll be honest with you, real shit, real talk. If you are superior, you don't gotta say it. You don't gotta believe it. You don't gotta argue about it. For yourself. I'll tell you this. I know for a fact I am better than a lot of men out there. Better than a lot of men physically. Physically. Stronger, faster. My thing is, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. I don't need to say that. I don't need to believe it. I don't need to be like, because really, what is perfect when it's a subjective thing? You know, I believe that I'm like that for me. But, you know, there's no right or wrong way to be born or right or wrong way to exist in this world. You just exist. And it's better to love that existence as a tribute to, I'm going to get into my weird stuff, God, which is the universe itself and existence itself, and you are God as well, and blah, blah, blah. It's not like the traditional Judah Christian God. It's more about the fact that the universe and you are made of the same material, and thus you are a way that the universe can experience itself, because if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around here, does it make a sound? Yes, but nobody processes it, and it isn't perceived, so thus it is lost to the void. Atoms cannot see themselves, so thus the universe gives consciousness, and we see our minds open, and the universe then rejoices, which is why I bring pleasure into my life, because I believe the universe should experience as much pleasure as possible, because that's my gift for having existence. Anyway, sorry, that got into a really weird spot, but, you know, that's me, weirdo, you know, anyway. But yeah, like, you get what I'm saying, like, and I don't like hearing it from anybody that is not an Adonis. I'm saying you gotta be better looking than me. And not like subject. I mean, like, you gotta have my body type and higher. Truly, I'm sorry. In a supremacist view, you gotta be like, because I don't put on weight. I can. I just check myself. I put on a little bit of weight just because I drank a little bit too much. I put on 6 pounds, and I think that's mainly water weight because I just pooped and that went down. That went way down. I'm usually 173, 175, 173 to 176, and then I weighed myself. And I was 182, so, you know, 6. I think it was 76 the last time I checked. So yeah, 182, 176, 6 points. Math. You know what I mean? But muscle grows easy on me if I actually tried to gain it. And good runner. Strong, and I can handle pain, and I'm not a little baby bitch, and I'm also 6'3". So if you are not in the 6 foot range, you are not strong, you are not, I don't care if you got money, none of that. I'm talking straight up gladiatorial battle. I'm talking straight up in a ring. Don't say you're better than somebody else when you don't even meet the requirement of your own perception of the world, dude. Doesn't matter. I'm tired of it. I'm genuinely tired that racist white men don't call that out too. Like, why are you talking? Why are you saying anything, short breed? You're just as bad as them. I mean, really, you want that? You want to say? Jesus Christ, it's so funny. That's why. Anyway, sorry, this wasn't supposed to be about racism, and it's so long. The video's so long. I gotta end this. Bye. Sorry. It's 40 minutes. I get lost in track. I lose track of time. But I'm back on YouTube. I'm back on here. I cannot stream until I get that new monitor. Or rather, I get my phone today so I can, you know, look at the comments from my phone. I'll at least do that. Can't really run ads as well, but I'll stream soon. I always promise, but at least now I'm in a better spot. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. But I will be recording more video games as well as other stuff for this channel, because I do really want to be a part of a community to grow around me and make it like a little safe haven of, you know, people that don't really fit in many areas of, like, one specific spot. People that have a wide variety of interests of D&D. I want to play D&D for YouTube or board games in general. I want to play Settlers of Catan on my YouTube so bad. It is such a good game. I don't have the game because my wonderful friend JoJo has it still because I left it at her house. And we still haven't played it. I'm gonna make her play it. She was like, I don't want to learn the rules. You know, she was like, because it was too much rules and too much stuff. And I was just like, no, you're gonna play it. You're gonna learn. And that's why I bought the game so I could go to her house and play it and be like, haha, you can't go anywhere now. We're doing this. And then we didn't because I forgot. Because I'm so forgetful. And then I forgot the box over there. And then I was like, you can then, yay, and you can brush up on the rules. And she was like, no. I was like, okay. Anyway, love you so much, and I also love that I can use. This is not sponsored by Google Wi-Fi, but I was just gonna say this anyway. I actually do like these. Normally I don't say that about technology, but they're very good. Now it's not on because I don't have a phone. That's the one downside is that you need a phone to set them up. So because I lost mine, I have to wait till it comes in. Muscle. Let's get stronger so I can say puny man more. But it turned my old roommates, it's so good to say that, no offense to her, it's nice to be by myself. It's nice to, I love change. I just love change. It's always been a part of my life, and it's just fun to see what takes me next. Turned her terrible Wi-Fi into a really good Wi-Fi. Maybe it was just the range of it or something like that, but the thing was helpful. Because I ran checks when I was closer to the router on my phone for the internet. It was really bad. Plug that bad boy in. It might not help you, but it helped me. And dude, I'm going to set these up and I'm going to see. Because my internet's already good by itself as is. But I just bet that once I plug these bad boys in and set it up again, they're already plugged in. This video is too long, but shut up, it's already going. Who cares? Once I plug those bad boys in and turn it on, turn it off. It's gonna be so amazing. Routers down there, not right here, but downstairs, behind me, behind the camera, behind me, like there's a hallway there. It'll be easier to. Well, I don't want to show you my place. You don't need to know everything. It's weird. Weirdo. Whatever. It's downstairs. It's like a direct line from me, where my eyes are, straight down, far over there to like in front. And then there's one there, and there's one connected to the router. One has to be connected to the router. You don't need 2 points. You only need one. Really, you only need one. You can get 2, but I just want like internet to be equal in all areas. And boom. Increases the range, helps it. It's a mesh network. Love it. Love it. Love it. Swear to God, sooner or later, Google's going to make like robots, and then they're going to replace the workforce. And they're also, that's another thing for another day. I swear to God, later date, I'm going to talk about that. The problem of clones and robots being used to oppress the people. When will it happen? Won't robots be used by corporations to create armies? And the same fact of clones. And what about clone rights as well as robot rights? What happens when we dehumanize, or rather, can we broaden the idea of what it means to treat creatures fairly? If they're sentient enough that they can have a conversation with us, isn't it fair to, humanize them as like a form of companionship? Why is it wrong? And plus, they'd be clones. Even genetically engineered people are still people, regardless of how their genetics are. If they can think, and really think, is it wrong? Vegans do not interact. Yes, I will still eat meat, while saying that I don't care about that whole, I assure you of this. It's wrong to make animals suffer, but personally, I told myself that I would never stop eating whatever it took to, take. So as long as I live, because I've been hungry, I've eaten out of garbage, dude. As long as I live, I will never be told what I can and can't eat, ever. And I don't care about your little crybaby crap. You can show me whatever you want. Would you eat your dog? I would, if it needed to happen. Fido would be gone. Little Basker the cat, gone. You think I wouldn't? I eat your baby, dude. I eat your baby. We stranded on an island. I got a dog with me and a baby strapped to my back. I'm eating the baby first because I can't take care of a baby. Well, I have a son, but you know what I mean? Dog can fend for himself, at least a little bit, and might help me. Baby, what the baby's gonna do? Just sit there and cry and be a nuisance. Eat the baby. It's not my baby. It's not my kid. If it was my kid, it would be different. I willingly make choices based on how I feel. So yeah, I don't care about, that's hypocritical. I don't care. So at that point, I would at least struggle a little longer with both. And then when we start getting hungry, if it was my kid, I'd eat the dog, and I'd mash him up and then like make a paste out of it and be like, hey, this isn't milk, but I mean, what else you got? It's blood and water. I don't know. It'd be really bad for the baby. I ended up killing both the dog and the baby. But if it wasn't my baby, I wouldn't even wait for the next few days. I'd just be like, dude, I'm going to be real with you. We're on an island. I'm sorry to say, I've got to eat you. And he'd be like, and I'd be like, don't take that tone with me. Don't you dare take that tone with me. Oh, you're just making it worse for you. I knew you were a racist. I knew you were a racist baby. Now do you feel bad for the baby? This entire time you're like, what is he saying? Racist baby. Think about it. Why is the baby racist? Why is the baby racist? He can't even comprehend race, and yet he's racist? He called me a slur? Not good, racist baby. A stupid show of like a black guy and a racist white baby on an island trapped together, and the baby's like just racist. Not like smart. Just keep the only words he knows are racial slurs. And it's like, oh, I want to kill that baby. Anyway, okay. Love you guys. Bye. Sorry this video is like almost an hour, or practically is. I'm just excited. Okay. Oh, camera's right here. Hey. Love you. Also, when I'm buff and sexy, and they come for me because I'm buff and sexy, and thus people will be jealous and hate me, I'll know who is truly behind me, who won't believe the lies that they will spread about my name. I don't know. Somebody's gonna hate me at some point. I think it'll be easier when I'm attractive. That's why I look like this, so it like just throws them off a little bit. I don't know. Topic for another day. Love you guys. Bye.